This is day one of decluttering challenge, and we are going to have 2 days specially for the physical decluttering because it's a very, very big area that we are going to cover. And just doing it in 2 days is very, very big challenge. And that's why let's get started. And I'm here going to tell you what are those things that you can remove from your physical space, and then let's get started. The first thing that you will be removing is old magazines and newspapers. There was a time when we all used to order these magazines and newspapers. A lot of us definitely don't have now. But still, I want to mention that if there's anybody who is keeping any kind of newspaper, magazines, documents, unwanted books, I'm not referring to books, I'm telling unwanted books, which are absolutely of no use to us as of now. That's the first thing, that you start piling it up. You just start collecting all of that in one area, and you start saying that this is something that do I want or do I not want it? So how can I dispose this? So anything that is related to magazines, newspaper, and stationery, you can remove that. Number one is that. Number two is expired medicines. It's a very important thing that you need to declutter. Another thing that you can do is expired food items also. So food items, go ahead in your kitchen and start. I want you to start making notes. Number one is the books and magazines. Are you all making notes? So that I'm going to give you 35 things that you can declutter for now. So you can, make a note of it. Have you started writing? Yes. All right. Fantastic. So you need to remove expired medicines. Go ahead and pick each and every medicine from your house, turn it around and check the expiry and check if the name is clear, because sometimes we're just taking tablets from that particular thing and the name is gone, the contents is gone, and we are not aware which tablet is it, and we're still keeping it because we think that we might use it. But when the day we need it and when we're checking, we don't really understand that which tablet is this, and again we keep it. No. So this time you're going to check each and every medicine. It should have the name, it should have the date of manufacturing and expiry, then keep it, otherwise dispose it off. So that is very important. Go ahead in your kitchen and start seeing each and every packed thing, and if it has the expiry date, please declutter it. It is very essential you do that because it's going to clear a lot of blockages. Third thing is old bills and receipts. So whenever we are talking about bills, please don't keep it in your wallet. It's separate, supposed to be kept it separately. So when you keep a bill, it is something which you have spent. So that is why this cannot be with your money energy. So never keep your bills along with your money in the same space. It can be in a different section. It can be in a different wallet. Also, if you think that it's not required, so many things that we shop and some simply we get those bills home and keep it, it's time that you dispose it off. I'll teach you in the end how you're supposed to dispose of anything and everything that you want to dispose, because it's equally important that you dispose it off in the right manner. Fourth thing is clothes that you don't wear or which don't fit you, which are torn, which are faded. It's high time that you start separating it. So in the next 2 days, I want you to start wearing each and every dress, see yourself in the mirror. And if you feel, wow, this is amazing, I look good and I love this dress, then keep it. But if you feel that I am feeling tight, I am feeling loose, I am feeling I don't look good in this, I feel a little pricky, I don't feel this is good, this is faded, this is old, this is torn, please make sure that you dispose this off. It is extremely essential that you start collecting all this and keeping it one place so that you start giving it to the right person. So there is a saying which says, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So humko lagta hai this is not a great thing, this is not a great dress. But the moment someone else wears it, they feel like, wow, this is something that I really wanted to wear. This is something that is amazing. And I have experienced this myself. When I give my clothes to someone else, and when they wear it, they click pictures and send me that, see, I'm wearing this. And I feel like I never liked this and she is loving this. How amazing it is. So whatever clothes do not fit you, they are associated to your energy very, very much because it is on your body and you are not wearing it and unnecessarily keeping it. It is high time that you declutter it. So please go through your cupboard and figure out if there is any clothes that you're not wearing. Mismatched socks, which is so important. And when I talk about socks, it is not just about socks. It's about anything which is in a pair. I'll give you an example. Let's say we have an artificial jewelry. This is not artificial, but in case you have artificial jewelry, one earring you have, the other earring you don't have. Every time you are sorting it, you see that, oh my God, iska dusra earring nahi hai. And then you just keep it back. No, you're going to see that this is something that I do not need it anymore. So please remove it. Every time you open a nail polish bottle, you say, oh my God, this is actually dried up, but you're just keeping it. So like that, anything which is in pairs, I'm just giving you an example. Not the nail polish, but anything which is in pairs, supposed to be in pairs, but now is not, the other pair is not okay. Just declutter it. You will see that you will attract a lot of abundance when you remove this unwanted things. Old makeup and skincare products. If it is expired, 100% you need to declutter. If it is not of use, you bought something and then after buying you feel, oh my God, I'm not feeling good when I wear it. I feel that this is not suiting me. Then please give it away. Outdated electronic, which means the charger, which means the old phones, which means the any electronic things which are not working, make sure to dispose it off. Toys you no longer need it. Once your children grow up and you feel that there are so many toys in my house, what do I do? It's time to give it away to someone who actually will enjoy playing your kids' toys, because now your kids are grown up and the toys are just a clutter in your house. Excessive beds and blankets and bedding. If it is of no use to you, it has become very old and you're not using it, but you're still keeping it, please donate it. Old towels or anything which is like old bed sheets or old pillow covers, anything which you feel is not useful now, those category. Kitchen gadgets that you do not use, definitely these are taking a lot of your space. So go through each and everything in your kitchen, which is so important. Like, they have written gadgets, but I am telling you everything. Like, we have these cups and saucers. Sometimes when you take those cups and there is a guest at home and there is a crack on it, there is a brown color crack on it. Every time we take that cup and we see there's this brown cap, and then we keep it back. And then we take another and we see, oh, this one is good. And then you serve tea in that. But what about that cracked cup? Are you going to keep it there forever? No, it's high time you declutter it. It's high time that you feel that, yes, this is the time for me to declutter it. So a lot of people think, let me recycle this, let me use this in some other manner, let me try and paint this or do something. If you are someone who is a recycle person, or you're a person who does wealth out of waste, then please separate this and keep it in a different category. Do not keep it in that category where you're using it and then keeping it back. Steel items, which again have cracks, the low quality steel items definitely have cracks. You're not supposed to keep it. A lot of plastic items, the cap is not fitting, it is not turning, it is broken, it is cracked, it is faded, it is old, but you're too attached and that's why you've kept it. Baby, it's creating a lot of clutter and you are not able to attract that money into your life just because of this. So please make sure that your kitchen has only those boxes which are good, only those cutlery which are good, only those utensils which are good, only those plates which are good. Everything that you own in your kitchen should be amazing. If you don't have it amazing, you need not keep it. So start seeing each and everything with that eyes now, with that filtered eyes, that I just love keeping this, keep it. You don't love keeping this, it's time that you let go. So the kitchen things, definitely you need to let go. Unused cookbooks. Earlier, we didn't have internet, and that's why a lot of our houses had those recipe books. Now it's time you let go. Extra water bottle and travel mugs. What do I mean by extra water bottle is those Bisleri bottles and those other plastic bottles, which we think that we need it when we are traveling and we might have to use it. You don't need it. First of all, you should not use it. And second of all, you just don't need it. Give it away. All right. And every time when we are getting those big mugs, if you're using it, good. If you're not using it, definitely make sure that you declutter it if you're not using it. Then old cleaning supplies, a lot of things which we brought and we thought we will use, but we didn't use, or we thought we will use and we used it. And we have kept those boxes like that, or the bottles like that, the rut boxes like that, the plastic bottles like that, thinking that I will fill something and keep it. I will make it a flower pot and use it. I will do this out of it. I will do that of it. If you want to do it, make it. Otherwise, just give it away. Duplicate or unused cooking utensils, which means that don't have multiple of it unnecessarily. Whatever you need in your kitchen, please keep those. Anything that's extra, keep it in a separate section. Just the essentials will do. Old plastic containers with very poor quality or not matching lids, keep it out. Expired pantry item, which mean that spices, canned foods, dried foods, the Maggi packets, the masala packets, and everything in our kitchen which we can think of which is packed, please go and see. If it is expired, it should not be in your house. Books you will never read again, but maybe someone else will enjoy reading. If you have finished it, you can give it away. Shoes that you do not wear or it is uncomfortable. Every time you wear that shoe, you feel, no, this is not giving that comfort. It is giving me that shoe bite. So I rather give it away or I wear it some other day, and then you never wear it. So it's time that you give it away. Unused stationery or office supplies, which means that in your kids, the entire stationery section, please go ahead and check staplers which are not working properly or punches which are not working properly. Any stationery that you think, sharpeners which are not working properly, please declutter them. Old manuals and product instructions. Whenever we buy anything new, definitely it comes with a warranty card and it comes with the product instructions. Most of us think that, whenever this product is spoiled, we will use this manual or we will use this warranty card to buy a new one. But 100% when we want it, we will not be able to find it. So please go ahead and see if this makes sense to keep it in a particular area organized. Otherwise, please give it away. Worn out bags and purses. This is a big financial block, and hence it is important for you to see that your wallet and your handbag has to be in a very beautiful condition. If it is torn or worn, you are spoiling your Venus or Shukra. All right. A person who wants to strengthen your Venus or Shukra, which is the luxury center, you have to definitely ensure that your wallet, your handbag has to be in the best of its conditions. All right. It's very essential that you do that. Unwanted decorative items. This is something that is a real unwanted thing. So whenever you want to gift also somebody, please be very thoughtful about what you're going to gift them. It's okay even if it's a utility item, but give something which is going to be of any use. Because decorative items, we keep thinking we will decorate the house with this and that, and then we end up feeling, no, this is just accumulating a lot of dust, and then it is not matching that area. So anything that is not adding more beauty, please declutter it. Sports equipment, which means that anything which you have bought in the past, but it is not of any use now. One of the biggest thing I will tell you, a lot of people who are freaky of their fitness end up buying a treadmill. Someday they feel, let's buy a treadmill and I'm going to walk on it every day. On the first day, they will do the running. Second day, they will do the walking. Third day, it becomes a place to hang clothes. A lot of people have said that thode din ke baad, thode years ke baad, uske upar zang lag gaya, which means it got rusted, which means that most of us, if we ever have bought anything which is for our fitness, but we are not using it, please make sure that this Diwali, before you start, go ahead and declutter it. Ashwini Reddy says me. I'm sure you will agree with that experience, that you feel that from tomorrow morning, I'm going to use this, I'm going to run on this and walk on this, but then this never happens. The treadmill is just lying there. Excessive linens, which means that when we buy a new bed sheet, we keep the old one like that, and then we buy another bed sheet, and then another bed sheet, and then another bed sheet, and another bed sheet. But the old ones are never decluttered. We never remove them, and we feel that let me keep this and let me cut this, tear this, and use it for something. But it never happens, and we just keep it. It might be faded, it might be old, it might have holes, it might be torn, anything like that. So I would suggest have anything like rules for your own self. Okay, like I keep my own rules where I feel like if I have in each bedroom 3 or 4 bed sheets for that particular bed, for that fitting, when I buy a new bed sheet, one of them has to go out. So again, we will have 4 only. Again, when I buy a new bed sheet, one of them has to go out. Again, I end up having four only. If you start following systems like this, then I was never like this. I have become like this. I have learned to be like this. I have started understanding the importance and the meaning of it, and then started being organized, clean, and eventually changed myself and saw that difference in my life. I saw that abundance coming into my life. And I feel that in every area of my life, improving on a slowly basis. So one of the most important thing is we learn what is the intention that we need to keep when we declutter. And that's what is the most essence of this decluttering thing. So empty gift bags and wrapping paper. I was one of them. Whenever I received a gift, I will keep the gift, I will keep the box, I will keep the gift wrapper, and then the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the 50th also. And I will keep those gift wrappers as if they were gold, and I would never use them, because the chances of us giving another person, when it comes, we look at that gift wrapper and we feel, ye to purana hai, this is all crumbled, let me buy another. After all, it is just 5 rupees. So let me just buy a new gift wrapper and make a nice gift wrapper for my friend and wrap it and give it. And our old gift wrappers and old boxes just have cockroaches there and get dirty. So I decided whenever I get a gift, I will keep the gift, and the box and the wrapper and everything need not be there if I'm using it. If I'm keeping it, then just the box and the gift can be, the wrapper needs to be thrown. If you're using it, great. If you're not using it and simply accumulating a lot of plastic covers, a lot of plastic bags, people love plastic bags. They collect and collect and collect and collect. They don't want to throw any plastic bag. If you are a plastic lover like this, start using it and just disposing it off as and when you use it. But if you're someone who's hoarding it and there are insects on it, this is not a great thing. Sentimental items that you feel that, I don't want it anymore, but I can't throw it because this was given by this person and this was given by that person. You need to declutter it. It's high time you do that. Watches and clocks that do not work, please get them repaired, because it is very essential. Otherwise, your work will be, time bura chala jayega agar watch or clock nahi kaam kar rahe. Pens that don't write, sketch pens and colors which are not of any use, and old kids books and stationery. Aapka bacha 7th mein chala gaya, but still you're keeping the 6th ka notebooks just like that, is not a good thing. You need to give that away. Now, what is the most important thing that you learn here when you do this decluttering is two things. Number one, when you want to decide, you're very confused. Okay, should I keep this or should I throw it away? Well, some things are very clear. I don't need this. I don't like this. Let's remove this. And some things we like it, we keep it. But then there is a category of things which we feel, should I keep it? Should I not keep it? So my suggestion for you is, there is a concept called spark joy. What is this concept? I will tell you. Let us say there is this anything. I mean, I'm just picking up just something. Let us say this is a pouch, and I want to decide, should I keep this pouch or throw the pouch? Okay. Between this throwing and keeping, I'm just thinking, what should I do of this? I'm not clear. The concept is spark joy. Spark means something that's instant. Joy is happiness. So what I should do is I should take this, keep it in my hand, and just see, अगर ये मेरे पास है, अगर ये मेरे साथ है, अगर ये मेरे घर में है, अगर ये मेरे टेबल पे है, अगर ये मेरे कबर्ड में है, अगर ये मेरे कहाँ पे भी है, when I see this, do I feel good? Do I feel joyful? Do I feel that happiness? Does this bring that spark and joy in myself? If yes, but I'm not using it, but it brings that happiness, also it's okay. You can keep it. But you feel, no, every time I see this, I feel irritated and I feel angry. You should definitely remove this. Now, two things which I want to tell you. दूसरों के चीजें हमारे घर में नहीं रखना है. Please don't keep other people's things in your house. It is an extremely important thing. If you have किसी और के कपड़े in your house, किसी और के things in your house, return it back to them. You can take an initiative and say, actually, I was cleaning for Diwali. I found your this particular thing. It can be a small cream. It can be clothes. It can be anything. Call them up and take their address, take that effort, and please send that to them. It is extremely essential that दूसरों की चीजें उनको पहुंच जानी चाहिए. How many of you have दूसरों की चीजें in your house? Please type in me if you feel that you are someone who has other people's things in your house. Okay. Sandhya says me, Pratibha says me, Monica says me. Shabana's, Lata. Yeah. When I say दूसरों के चीजें is somebody else who you don't really relate to. They might have forgotten in your house and gone. Those things, you have to give it back to them. Okay. The second thing is people that you do not like, people that you fought. Okay. उनकी यादें अगर आपके घर में हैं, it's not going to bring you joy. It is simple that when you look at that thing, it reminds you of that person. So please give it away. Every time you see that thing, it inside within you brings that feeling that this person gave me this person did like this. How can they do like this? Why did they do like this? Yeah, that is the feeling that comes every time we see that. And that is why you identify that and you give it away. Absolutely important to do that. All right. So these are the things that you need to declutter. And we are going to start this from tomorrow. From tomorrow, you are going to start removing things, putting them in a place, clicking picture, sharing it in group. Why in the group? So that you motivate each other that, I did this, so can you, so can you, and so can you. It starts getting that feeling that mujhe bhi karna hai, mujhe bhi karna hai. So we will take the questions, Shweta, after this section. We will take the questions for sure. So start posting pictures. Start putting this on Instagram and tag me also. All right. So we can also start telling this. You have to put two things. One is you need to tag me. And the second you say declutter for abundance. Declutter for abundance. Declutter for abundance. How many of you are going to do that? Please type D2A, which is declutter for abundance. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to share, yes, declutter for abundance. Declutter to attract abundance also. That is how it comes to, yes. So we are going to tell the universe that we are decluttering this for abundance. So the intention when you're giving anything away should never be, ayo, I'm giving away my clothes. Oh my God, I spent 1,000 rupees for the shoes and I'm giving it away. No, you're not going to do it that way. You're going to say that, thank you. You were there in my life for so many days, months, or years. But now I feel somebody else may use you much better. So I want you to reach the right person. And may the person who gets it also be abundant. And by decluttering this, I am making space, removing a blockage, and inviting abundance. So we do it with the thought, with the intention to attract abundance. We're not doing it just for cleaning. अगर क्लीनिंग होता तो इस क्लास की जरूरत ही नहीं है. वी ऑल नो दैट वी नीड टू क्लीन फॉर दिवाली. वी ऑल नो दैट साल में एक बार क्लीन करना है, दो बार करना है, 3 बार करना है, महीने में एक बार करना है. वी ऑल नो दैट व्हाट इज डीप क्लीनिंग, व्हाट इज रेगुलर क्लीनिंग, व्हाट इज डस्टिंग. नो, we are decluttering with the mindset that we want to remove these blockages and invite abundance into our life. And that is why whenever you give it away, you do it with that beautiful feeling that now I don't need this anymore, and hence I give this with a good energy to someone else. One more thing which is very essential is you cleanse it before you give it to anybody else, because these are your things which you have used it for so many days. These are things which you kept in your house. So it would have your energy. So what you need to do, take a incense sticks, take an agarbatti, take a palo santo, take a sage, take a dhoop, anything of that sort. And once it starts smoking, just go around that thing, whatever the thing is. If this is your thing, एक बार ऐसे घुमाओ and just say any and all energies that does not belong to me, may it be cleansed. मेरी energy इसमें से हटा दो, just हटा दो इसमें से, and then you give it away and you see the magic happen. Right? So this is day 1 of physical decluttering, and we're going to continue the same physical decluttering on day 2 also. And some of you who feel कि नहीं मेरा घर बहुत ज्यादा cluttered है और मैंने बहुत दिनों से clean नहीं किया है, you can do it on day 3, day 4, day 5 along with the other activities also, and continue to declutter and post pictures of the same. All right. So my Instagram ID, you will be able to find it as Madhura Girish. Even now, we will all take a picture together. You can tag me that we are all going to do this decluttering challenge together. Please come on camera so that we can take a screenshot. I will share it to you. And if you are there in that, you can put yourself there and tag me and say, Declutter to abundance, declutter for abundance. Okay. So in the screen, Neeta Kamble and Neha Mankar, you are not on camera. Please come on camera. So I'll take a screenshot and share it to others also. Neeta Kamble, Neha, can you come on camera, please? All right. This screenshot done. Next page. Next page, we want Saumya, Dharni, Arvinder, Sendil, please, Pompey, Ghansham. Come on camera. We will take another picture here. Second, Dharni, Ghansham. 6 is 7126. Yes. And then third mein to we just have names. We don't have anyone on camera here. I think these are people who are either shy or busy or not comfortable coming on camera. Yes, I'm going to share all these on the group. You can share it and tell the universe, I'm decluttering for abundance. And then on top, you can put this declutter date 1, declutter date 2. And we're going to do a lot of these rituals on a daily basis. I will quickly give you what we're doing on day 1, day 2, day 3, so that you are aware for those of you who join in late. Day 1, day 2 is physical decluttering. Day 3 is energetic decluttering. Day 4 is mental decluttering. Day 5 is emotional decluttering. Day 6 is financial decluttering. Day 7 is digital decluttering. After that, we are going to energize your space. This is what we are going to do as a decluttering challenge. And we're going to post all this in our groups. I have a small request that you will not post any good morning, good evening messages. You're not going to put those flowers and all of that in the group, because I'm going to open the group now. Once I open the group, what happens is we have 350 people in that group. And if everyone is posting good morning, good evening, how are you? We will not like it. In this, you can simply share a photograph of what you have decluttered. And that is, again, you will tag on that. You can write it in one message only. I decluttered to attract abundance. All right. This is the intention that you have put to the universe, and you can just write one line and put it there. And as you do this, you will start seeing that every time you're giving something away, every time you're decluttering, your mind is automatically saying, I'm going to attract abundance. I'm decluttering, I'm going to attract abundance. I'm decluttering, I'm going to attract abundance. And you will see that magic happen in 7 days. Jo kaam nahi hua hai bahut dinon se, put that intention ki ye kaam hoga, and you will see that magic happen. In my life now, I have become very sensitive to this thought, and that is why whenever I give away something, declutter something, remove something, automatically in my mind says, ab kuch acha hoga. I'm removing something, ab kuch acha hoga hi hoga. And then I definitely see something nice, right? We're all ready to do this challenge, right? So even today, even tomorrow, you can start posting. So a request, no forwards and no messages or pictures which are not relevant to decluttering. You can't do something that is not ethical in the group. Okay, so nothing else except decluttering in this group. I hope you all understand. We are all here with the positive mindset. And if there's anybody who is doing anything of that sort, definitely does not deserve to be there. So we'll all do this together with a positive mindset. Declutter to attract abundance. Let's all say this. Unmute yourself. And when I say 1, 2, 3, we all say declutter to abundance. That's it. Unmute yourself. Okay.
Declutter to abundance.
Declutter to abundance.
Declutter to abundance.
Declutter to abundance.
Declutter for abundance.
1, 3.
Declutter to
Abundance.
abundance.
To abundance.
Declutter to attract abundance.
Yes. So with that thought, we will declutter and attract a lot of abundance. The session is open for questions. Feel free to ask questions. I'm just joining in 30 seconds. Just give me 1 minute while you all prepare your questions, and raise your yellow color hand, the digital hand.